Hi, I'm back on popular demand thanks to the millions and millions of comments, likes, and shares on my previous video, and due to which my LinkedIn account got blocked. Well, that really didn't happen. But I'm still going to make this video anyhow, thanks to the few who asked for this video and for those who didn't ask for it either. So, the topic of today's video is procurement botable? Returns part 2. Okay, so let's start off with supplier management. So the supplier management piece, what's portable, you'll see on the top. So the first thing is the registration and the onboarding piece. These are the two things that could be portable. On the registration and the onboarding side, you could have the due diligence taken care of by the bot, as well as having it registered through all your ERPs or whichever system that holds the supplier information. So you can ensure that there's a proper connection through all the information. Now, you could also have a nice little chat bot, which would help the supplier with all those queries that they bug you with during the registration process. So those are the things that are botable. Let's get to what's not botable. So the relationship that you have with the supplier is something that you need to take care of. Also have that executive level connect from the supplier side. So that's something that you need to take care of. Now let's get to supplier performance piece. On the performance side, what do we have? The first thing is you can have a nice scorecard built by information that's gathered both internally through your organization, like through your ERP data or your surveys, and externally as well, is you see how the supplier is doing from Dun & Bradstreet or any other external sources that you have. Now, that's one. The second piece that you could look at is the bot can help you monitor the KPIs that the supplier has and also give you alerts if you see the supplier is not doing the way it's supposed to. So it kind of helps you be on your toes. So that's what is not portable. And let's see what is, that's what is portable. I'm sorry. Let's see what's not portable now. Now, from the not portable side, we have the first thing is you need to do your supplier meetings. The bot cannot do that for you. It's because you speak to the supplier, let him know what his KPIs are and how he's doing with the performance. So you need to manage that performance. The bot can only help you get to the bank of the river, but won't drink the water for you. So that's what you need to do. Now, that's one piece, and the other side is if you want your supplier to do any innovations in your relationship, also if there's any product innovations that you're looking for from the supplier side, so you'll need to manage that with the supplier, and the relationship goes anyways. You have to manage the relationship. Now, those are the two things on the supplier management and the performance piece. Now, let's get to the ordering side. Now, on the ordering side, we can have a nice little chat bot that could help you with your end user right from the ordering to selection part. And then we could have AI-based logic that could help you auto-approve all the POs which are low dollar value or low risk POs. So you can basically build a rule that could automatically approve things. You can also have a nice little logic set in a nice little logic that will help you expedite your POs. I know a lot of organizations have a separate team that takes care of the expediting their POs or orders that are getting delayed. Now let's get to the things that are not botable. One other thing that is botable is you can have volume allocation to suppliers done in an unbiased manner because it's done by the bot. So it won't do any unbiased judgment on who to allocate more orders to. Now, let's get to what is not botable on the ordering side. It's more so, again, the relationship management or any escalations that you might have during the ordering process. Now, the next piece that we have is invoicing and the payment processing side. So we have a long list of items that are botable. So let me talk about a few things that come to my mind. The first thing is you can have a nice chatbot that will help you from not answering the queries of the supplier keeps asking, where's my invoice, when am I going to get paid, things like that. You can also have a nice algorithm built in the system which would help you manage your exception handling and also route it through the right teams. This is another wonderful one, is where a lot of organizations spend a lot of money to convert their paper-based invoices to soft copy-based invoices. So the bots help you do that, and also OCR your invoices, which is optical character recognize the text in your invoices. And now we can also have invoice specific analytics built into the system, and what this analytics does is it preempts the red flags, a trend that's been seen with a particular supplier or a particular category. So it helps you stop the damage before the damages occur. That's one last one. Another one is the tax verification piece. A person doesn't need to do any longer. So it could be done by a bot. Let's talk about what's not botable on the invoice side. What's not botable is anything that falls out of the exception process. Standard exception process is something that you need to manage. So this is about it on what's botable versus not botable. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I hope you enjoy this video as much as I enjoyed making it. And do put your comments on how you found this video, and if there's any other areas. I'm sure you have a million other ways to bot or not bot a procurement transformation or procurement process. So thank you so much, and talk to you next week. Bye bye.